Happy New Year! I'm on the way to work. Life pro tip, it's Happy New Year, not Happy New Year's. I see a lot of people saying Happy New Year's, and it only makes sense if you say it's New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, but it's not Happy New Year's, it's Happy New Year. The more you know. So I'm on the way to work, and I get to be at work all night, hooray. I think it's funny. We went the whole Christmas season with warm weather up in the 70s and 80s. And now here we are, January 1st. The holiday season is technically over after today. And it's like 55 degrees right now. And it's raining too, so it makes it even colder. So, just like I predicted, the holiday season, which is supposed to feel cold, wasn't cold. And now that the holidays are over, it's gonna be cold and miserable and damp, which is awesome. Nature is messing with us. I don't like it. So, I hope everybody, that guy's bright lights are very bright. That guy, bright. But I hope everybody is having a good first day of 2016. I hope everybody is looking forward. I know that 2015 was not the best year on record for a lot of people. So I hope that everybody is stepping forward into 2016 on a good foot. And let's make this a good year. There was a lot of good stuff in 2015. And I think that if everybody carries over the good stuff and leaves the negativity behind, that it could be a pretty good year this year. And I keep saying the word year a lot. Year, 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 year. So I do some of my best thinking at work. I don't know, it's something like therapeutic, I guess, about being at work. And it helps like my creativity or something. I don't know, it's very strange. But I did a lot of soul searching tonight, I guess you could say. And I've never been big on New Year's resolutions or anything like that, but I did set a few for myself this year. If you really want to call them New Year's resolutions, they're more just like, well, I guess they are, because they're goals that I'm setting for myself, and it's New Year. So yeah, I guess that's a New Year's resolution. But there's 3 different ones. One involves YouTube. One involves my personal life, and one involves a hobby of mine. So let's start with the most relevant, my YouTube resolution. As of recording this vlog right now, I am incredibly behind on my daily vlogs. I've been recording every day, but I have not actually been able to put the vlogs together and upload them. And the reason for this is because I just overload myself with so many projects, and by the time I get home from work late at night, I just don't have the energy to edit. I know it sounds weird, like editing, like, oh, editing, you just sit there on a computer, but there's a lot more to it than that, and it does take energy. And a lot of times I just don't have that energy. So my YouTube resolution for this year is to stay on top of my vlogs, to get them edited and uploaded on time so that you guys don't think that I have died or anything. You can't see me right now. Let me fix that at my earliest convenience. I'm gonna set myself a schedule, and I'm gonna hold myself to that schedule. I'm gonna have my daily vlogs that I will edit and upload every night before I go to bed. Plus, I really want to pick up my gaming stuff again. I know a few people have been watching those recently and have been asking about when and if I'm ever gonna put up the next parts. And I still want to. I just ended up falling behind on them and never got a chance to pick them back up. So I'm gonna do those again. Plus, since we're bringing Third Hour TV back, our goal for that is gonna be 1 episode a month. So that's basically my YouTube resolution, is just to set a schedule and stick to it, because consistency is everything when it comes to YouTube. And I have not been very good at that. Next resolution is the one in my personal life, which I don't go into my personal life too much. I like keeping YouTube separate from like a lot of my personal life stuff. But as I'm sure you've noticed, I currently live at home with my parents. And it's a temporary situation while I try and get some of my like student loan debts to a manageable level. So living at home has really given me a chance to save up money again and get out on my own, get my own place. So my personal resolution for this year is to move away from home. And I'm very fortunate that I have parents who allow me to live at home rent-free while I get back on my feet. And I'm very, very thankful for that. And lastly, I used to collect, I still technically do, I collect movies. You know, movies have always been my passion. Watching, making, I went to school for film production and all that. And I used to purchase one movie every week. And sometimes it was a movie that I had seen before, sometimes it was a movie I had never seen before, and I just wanted to add it to my collection. And I stopped doing that a couple years ago, whenever I started running into my financial issues. But I really want to pick that back up, because Blu-rays have gotten like dirt cheap lately. They don't cost like anything anymore. So I'm actually on the way to the store right now. I know it's like after 1 o'clock in the morning, but this is like my afternoon. Working nights throws your schedule off completely. But I'm gonna run in here and grab a movie. I think I'm gonna grab, don't laugh, I think I'm gonna grab the Lego Movie, because I loved that movie. I thought it was so funny, and it was a very smart film. Even though it looks like it's a movie for kids, and technically it is a movie for kids, it's a very intellectual film that adults can enjoy as well. So I'm very excited to pick this one up, check out the behind the scenes making of. That's always the best part of actually buying movies. I know that now we have downloading and streaming on Netflix and everything, and that's great. But I still like owning the physical thing with the special features and all that stuff. So I'm excited to see the making of and see how they did the animation and everything. And now I have been talking for a very, very, very long time, and we're at Walmart. So I'm going to run inside, grab that movie real fast, and then I need to go grab some food actually, because I am very, very hungry. It's very slow here. There's like nobody in this parking lot, which is good. Well, that didn't quite go as planned. I got a movie, but it's not the Lego Movie. I'm surprised they didn't have it. They had it on DVD, but not on Blu-ray, which was a little bit disappointing. But that's okay, I'll just save that for next week and go to Best Buy or something like that. So instead, I got The Gift with Jason Bateman that came out a few months ago. I haven't seen it, but I heard nothing but good stuff about it. And there's even a sticker on the cover that says Rotten Tomatoes certified fresh. So I think it'll be good. I don't know if I'll have time to watch it tonight because it's already 1:30. But then again, I'm not tired at all thanks to my sleep schedule. So maybe I will. Maybe I will have time. Also, I wanted to say that I know I can kind of go on these long-winded tangents for a while. And I think I've said this before, but one of the reasons that I do these vlogs is because it's like therapeutic in a way. It's a way for me to get all of my thoughts out and organized. So it's kind of a good thing for me to do, otherwise that all just like builds up in my head and becomes an overload. I know that these long-winded tangents aren't the most interesting things to watch, but they are my life, and That's what these vlogs are all about, is my life.